She dropped it in the lake, a simple silver locket, a small polished oval. It slipped from her fingers and vanished into dark green water with a quiet plink. She waited, expecting it to settle on the silty bottom, perhaps to be found another day, but it never came back. The lake had simply taken it, consumed it, erased it. This is Lake Viridian, serene and beautiful from a distance, but holding a powerful destructive secret within its depths. Solid objects, metal, wood, stone, can be unmade by the patient, relentless chemistry of the water. Lake Viridian is nestled deep within a secluded, bowl-shaped valley, far from the noise of highways and the sprawl of cities. To reach it, one must travel down a winding, unpaved road that cuts through a thick forest of ancient pines, weathered oaks. The air here grows cooler, heavier, and carries the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. The lake itself is shockingly beautiful, its surface a placid mirror of emerald jade, reflecting the stoic trees, the vast open sky above. On cool mornings, a delicate, ethereal mist rises from the water, swirling in slow, hypnotic patterns, making the valley feel suspended in time. Despite its picturesque appearance, there are subtle clues that something is amiss. The shoreline is not lined with the usual reeds, cattails. Instead, the water laps against a shore of pale, chalky clay and strangely smooth, bleached stones. The trees closest to the water's edge look gaunt and skeletal, their lower branches barren, their bark peeling away as if scalded. There is an almost complete absence of animal tracks. The usual signs of deer, raccoons, birds coming for a drink are conspicuously missing. The silence is deeper. The most telling sign, however, is the smell, a sharp, sulfurous scent, like rotten eggs or a freshly struck match, the breath of volatile chemicals churning within. Locals know it as a warning. The aggressive nature of Lake Viridian is not the work of magic or a curse, but the result of a fascinating and potent chemical cocktail. When scientists first began to study the lake, they were astounded by their findings. The water samples revealed an extremely low pH, making it highly acidic, comparable to stomach acid or even battery acid in some deeper pockets. This profound acidity is the lake's primary weapon. It relentlessly attacks chemical bonds, starting rapid corrosion and decomposition. For a metal object like a locket, the acid would strip electrons, causing it to oxidize and dissolve into metallic salts. This powerful acidity comes from deep within the earth. The valley is geologically active, positioned over volcanic vents and fissures. Groundwater heated by magma rises, dissolving minerals as it travels. It becomes rich in sulfur and metal sulfides. When these fluids meet oxygenated lake water, sulfur compounds convert into sulfuric acid, turning the lake into a natural vat of corrosive liquid. Geothermal heat elevates temperatures, especially near vents, and reactions speed up with heat. What might take years elsewhere can degrade in weeks or months here. Dissolved metals like iron, manganese, and aluminum act as catalysts and enable galvanic corrosion. A small boat engine of mixed metals would chemically tear itself apart, each metal hastening the other's demise in the conductive soup. Long before scientists arrived with their beakers and testing kits, locals had their own ways of understanding Lake Viridian. Their knowledge was woven into stories, passed down through generations as both entertainment and essential warnings. One of the oldest legends, a greedy merchant hid a chest of gold coins from the tax collector by sinking it in the lake. Months later, he found nothing. The iron-bound chest had been eaten away, the gold coins softened, pitted, scattered, finally dissolved into the lake's metallic brew. Another tale speaks of a young couple crossing in a small wooden rowboat under cover of night. A sudden swirling fog, thick with sulfur, enveloped them. The boat creaked and groaned, planks softened, nails fizzed as they dissolved. The couple was never seen again. Locals claim that when the steam is thick, you can still hear faint panicked whispers carried on the wind, a ghostly echo. Embellished as they are, these stories reflect observable truths. The lake corrodes metals, decomposes wood with unsettling speed. A verifiable mid-century account tells of a tractor lost to the shallows. A year later, only a resistant steel frame remained, the engine a porous crumbling mass, the tires melted to black sludge. By personifying danger, legends ensure practical advice, stay away, is remembered far better than any pamphlet or sign. One might assume a body of water as acidic and chemically hostile as Lake Viridian would be completely devoid of life, a sterile dead zone. Indeed, for most complex organisms like fish, amphibians, aquatic insects, the lake is an instantly lethal environment. Their cellular structures cannot withstand the extreme pH. they are killed and broken down in short order. However, absence of familiar life doesn't mean lifeless. It teems with extremophiles, microorganisms that thrive. Mostly bacteria and archaea, some of Earth's oldest life forms, evolved to pump out excess hydrogen ions, keeping interiors near neutral in a bath of acid. Many are chemosynthetic. Instead of sunlight or detritus, they metabolize sulfur, oxidize dissolved iron, and manganese. Breathing rock and drinking acid. Pigmented bacteria tint the water green. Rust-colored biofilms near vents are cities of iron oxidizers. While the surface world decays, beneath lies a cradle of microscopic life mastering an extreme habitat. We pause our journey into the depths of Lake Viridian to invite you into the conversation. The world is filled with strange places, each with secrets and stories, a shared inheritance that drives us to explore, learn, understand. If this captured your imagination, help us share it. Like, share, comment. Every click brings hidden corners of our world to light, inspiring fresh eyes and turning complex science into gripping stories. What do you think about Lake Viridian? Does a natural acid bath fascinate you or fill you with dread? Heard a similar legend where you live? Tell us below. Your insights connect us. Now back to the Valley of Whispers and Steam, where a surprising twist in our story awaits. The legends paint a malevolent, hungry entity that consumes trespassers, an image that kept people safe. Place myth beside science, and the monster deconstructs into intricate, impersonal machinery. The lake isn't driven by malice but by the laws of chemistry and physics. Myth: it eats metal. Fact: sulfuric acid creates an electrolytic solution that accelerates oxidation. Atoms are stripped of electrons and pulled into solution. The boat: acid attacks cellulose. Heat speeds acid-tolerant decomposers. Wood collapses into pulp. The dragon is geothermal. Hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide from fluids depressurizing over shallow heat. Demystifying doesn't tame it. A story monster can be reasoned with, or slain. A chemical reaction is impersonal, unceasing, indifferent. Respect should come from understanding immense geological and chemical power. The truth is stranger, and more powerful, than legend. For all that is lost, Lake Viridian has a secret creative side. The same processes that dissolve metal, wood, bone can also give birth to intricate structures through precipitation. As minerals saturate the water, changes in temperature, pH, or concentration trigger crystallization on any available surface. A rusty nail sprouts chalcanthite, a pipe wears frost-fine alunite, an etched bottle fills with jarosite like a geode. Hauntingly beautiful, these relics are both ruin and newborn. Each a story, where destruction and transformation meet. The locket's silver joined the chemical soup, and may one day glitter as argento jarosite. The lake recycles. It's a crucible of creation within entropy. Even in destructive environments, nature's impulse toward order and beauty persists. Stepping back from Viridian's shore, we see a teacher, harsh, alien, yet illuminating life's edges and Earth's impersonal power. It's also a mirror. From acidic mine drainage to industrial and farm runoff, we can create, prevent, and repair such scars if we choose. If this sparked your curiosity, please subscribe, share, and tell us, would you visit a place like this to witness its strange beauty from a safe distance?